Hi, my name's Emily. Thanks for joining me on the mat today. We're going to get into a really nice post-run stretch. So whether you've just done a run or you've done some other form of exercise, this is going to be a great practice just to release through all the major muscle groups of your legs. So please let me know how you go with the practice by leaving a comment or a like, and also subscribe so we can do some more practices together in the future. All right, let's get going. Come onto your mat and come into a downward facing dog. And then just let this be an opportunity to really feel a bit of freedom in your body, in your practice, pedaling through the feet perhaps, any movement that you need. I like to wag my tail sometimes. And then as you're ready to, just come to stillness and then raise the right leg to the ceiling. Lift the left heel high and then lower it down. Bring the right foot down behind the left heel, and then as if you had flip-flops on, you can use the big toe and the second toe to encourage the heel down towards the mat. And stay here feeling into the backs of your calves. And then raise the right leg towards the ceiling. Bring the right knee across the body towards left elbow, and then straighten the right leg a little bit or a lot out towards the left. So you can stay here in this position, finding a stretch on the outside of the back of your thigh of the right leg. Or if you feel like you need a bit more support, a little bit less pressure through the arms, bring the left knee down and then walk the hands back in and just find the same kind of stretch, but in a more comfortable position for you. All right, bring right knee into your chest and then step the right foot in between your hands. Left knee to the mat, untuck the left toes, roll up into a kneeling lunge, reach up. Bring the hands into heart center. Remember to really activate the left buttocks. And then wiggle your right foot forward to lengthen the lunge, and then encourage the hips down as you move the body forward. Press the hips back, straighten through the right leg, hands to the mat, and bring the body down towards the leg. Half split. And then plant the right foot, bring the hips forward, coming into the lunge. Squeezing through the left buttocks. Press back, finding our half split or half Hanumanasana. And we'll pause here for a little longer this time. Bring a bit more focus as well. Keep the right foot flexed towards the ceiling. And seeing if we can keep the hips level as well. So sometimes we can get a bit twisted in this pose. See if we can just keep it all parallel. Land the right foot down, walk your hands forward. Left hand plants onto the mat, right hand reaches forward, up and back. All the way back, trying to twist the chest open towards the ceiling. And then you might like to add on by bending the left knee. Perhaps you catch the foot into your right hand or somewhere along the way. I recommend if you haven't fully caught onto the foot, just keep this foot flexed. Choosing the variation that works for you. Still keeping left buttocks working. And then release, making sure you don't rebound the foot down to the mat. Reach the right arm up and forward, and then walk your hands to the side of your mat as you swivel on the feet to find Skandasana. So both feet are turned out a little bit. You might be down here low with hands into chest. You might have hands onto the mat or even be a little bit higher. The main thing that we're trying to look for in this pose is lengthening through the inside of our left thigh. So if you can feel that sensation, low or high, however you need to adjust to find that feeling. And then we'll switch over all the way over to the left leg and find the same position here. Again, checking in this time with the right inner thigh. And then walk your hands to frame the left foot towards the back of your mat. Bring the left knee into your chest and press back, three-legged dog. Raise the right heel and then lengthen the heel down towards the mat. Bring the left foot down, just like the flip-flops from before. Start to encourage the heel down towards the mat. Holding here steady. And then raise the left leg high. Bring the left knee across the body towards right elbow, and then lengthen the left leg out towards the right. And then again, just adjusting here for the right position for you to find some sensation on the outer edge of the back of your left thigh. So I like to do poses that are opening, but at the same time strengthen other parts of my body, because I think it gives you a really nice balance between the strength and the stretch. But of course, if you're all tired out from your run, then you can place the back knee down and still get that same opening. All right, left knee into the chest and step the left foot in between your hands. Place the right knee down, untuck the toes, and roll up to come into a kneeling lunge, reach up. Squeeze the right buttocks. Bring the hands into your heart center, and then wiggle the left foot forward. We'll press the hips forward, coming low into our lunge, and then press the hips back, straighten through the front leg, half split. Coming back into the low lunge, body comes upright, and then we press hips back and find half Hanumanasana. The left leg can be as bent or as straight as you like it. We're just looking for our variation. Flexing the left foot, so toes point towards the ceiling. And again, checking in with the hips, seeing if there's any twisting going on there. See if you can bring it back to parallel, even if that means backing out with this front leg a little. Place the left foot down, walk the hands forward. So this time right hand will stay grounded. Reach the left hand up and back. Finding the twist, finding the chest opening towards the ceiling. And then perhaps adding on by catching the right foot behind you or having it somewhere along the way. So here, where this pose might have a lot of sensation for you, just coming to the different points in our body where we can kind of offer some relaxation. So perhaps that's between the eyebrows for you, or maybe the jaw. Or perhaps you can bring a little bit more softness into the belly so you can breathe a little more deeply. Release the leg, but don't let it fall. And then bring the left foot, left hand, feet and hands, who knows. Start to walk the hands in between Finding Skandasana. This time we'll add a twist. So if you're low, you'll tuck the shoulder into the knee and open up. Or if you're a little higher, it'll just look like this, perhaps the elbows touching onto the inner thigh, wherever you are. And then transfer over, find the variation, but this time on the right leg. And then walk the hands to frame the front foot. Take the right knee into your chest, press the right foot towards the ceiling, and then bring the right foot down for downward facing dog. Bring both knees down, untuck the toes. Either come to sit back on your heels, fingertips behind you, reach the chest up towards the ceiling, squeeze the shoulder blades together, or if you prefer not to close the knees fully, you can do it from a high kneeling position, hands on the lower back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, open through the chest. And then sitting back onto the heels or finding a comfortable seat for you. Closing down the eyes, bring the hands into your lap. Take a big breath in and then release it, sigh it out the mouth. Blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed your practice, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.